Hello everyone and welcome to today's class. So the focus of today's class is going to be on thoracic movements with an extra bit of focus on lengthening and extension. So as we spend most of our days in hand positions, we need to emphasize thoracic movements and correct spinal articulation to help combat those forward flex postures. Okay, so today's class is going to focus on these areas to help create like a more lengthened and aligned spinal position. So we are going to start sitting. Okay, so let's find a comfortable position at the moment, just to connect to our bodies. So if you need to sit on top of a block or two blocks, please do so. Okay, you can sit on a chair and find a comfortable position here. Okay, and when you're ready, we're gonna just close our eyes for a moment. Let's start to throw your attention inwards. Noticing your body. Noticing the parts, the body that are in contact with the mat. Noticing your sitting bones in contact with the chair or the ground. Grounding yourself down. Being aware of the sounds around you. Outside and inside. Perhaps noticing the beat of your heart. And you're going to start connecting to your breathing. And just breathe in slowly and deeply. Just allowing your spine to lengthen. Your shoulders to relax. Okay. So we're going to open our eyes now. And today we're going to start in this position. You can be just here, okay, with the feet front, okay, knees bent and hands behind the thighs. I'm gonna move here so you can see me. You can stay on top of the block, okay, if that helps to keep the spine a bit more lengthened and tall, okay. Otherwise, you can sit down on the mat. And hands behind the thighs, okay. So we're gonna take a deep breath in here, lengthening the spine. And as you breathe out, we're gonna flex the spine. Okay, so in the breathe in, we're gonna lengthen and extend the spine and breathe out as we flex. So pull on your hands to lengthen the spine and extend. And breathe out as you flex. And use your arms to help with the flexion. Breathe in, pull the hands, lengthen and extend the spine, and breathe out as you flex. Okay, so you can keep your feet, your toes off the floor if that helps. They can be on the floor. Okay, so just find the position that is more comfortable for you. Lengthen and flex. That's it. Focusing on the extension, keeping the neck long. Let's do one more time. We finish with the spine lengthen. Good. And this time we're gonna extend the arms in front of the shoulders, okay? And on the out breath, we're gonna again flex the spine, okay? And on the in breath, we're gonna lengthen, opening the arms, extending the spine, okay? So breathe out, so bring the arms to the front, flexing the spine, and breathe in as you extend and lengthen. Breathe out, and breathe in, open the arms, extending. Breathe out. That's lovely. And extend here. We are gonna add on. So we are gonna flex now. Breathe out. Breathe in as you open the arms and extend. Breathe out as you lift the arms up, lengthening the spine. And breathe in as you take them back out. Breathe out as you flex. Breathe in, extend. Breathe out, arms up, lengthen the spine. And breathe in to take them back out, okay? And carry on, flex, extend, lengthen, and take them back out. Flex, inhale, extend, lengthen, breathe out, and breathe in, back out. One more time. Lengthen, and back out, okay, and then release, okay, lovely. So we're gonna let our knees drop down to the sides, okay. You can connect your feet together, if that's okay for you, maybe connecting also the big toes together, okay. So don't worry if you have to force this position, so otherwise just keep your feet apart and try to keep your spine nice and tall, okay. And from here, we're gonna take the arms to the sides, okay. So, and we're gonna take your right arm up, breathe in, and on the breathe out, we're gonna bend the spine, okay? And then you're gonna take a deep breath in on the side of the rib cage, and breathe out to come back to the starting position, okay? So breathe in, arm up, breathe out as you bend over, breathe in on the side of the rib cage, and breathe out to come back. So breathe in, arm up, breathe out, slide and bend over. So breathe in on the side of the rib cage and breathe out to release. Lovely. Other arm up, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in on the side of the rib cage and take it back. Okay? Breathe in, breathe out. Good. The other arm. And take it back. We are going to add on here. So we take the arm up. Same thing. Bend over. Breathe in on the side of the rib. And on the out breath, we're going to start rotating the spine and taking the arm through, threading the arm through. Okay? And then we're going to take the arm out and up, opening and extending the spine. Okay? On the out breath, we take it back to the side bends. On the in breath, we breathe on the rib cage. Breathe out, thread the arm through. And breathe in, out, and up, extending. Okay, so breathe out, bend over. Breathe in, breathe there. Breathe out, thread through. And breathe in as you open and extend the spine. Okay, and again, one more time. Bend over, Inhale there, hold. Exhale, thread the arm through. And inhale as you open and twist. That's lovely. Okay, and we're gonna go to the other side. Okay, so taking the arm up, bending over the other side. Breathe in. On the breathe out, thread the arm through. Open, out and up, extending the spine, and exhale back to the side bends. Inhale, hold, exhale, thread through. Inhale as you open and extend the spine, okay? And exhale. Inhale there. Exhale. Thread through. Inhale, open and up, extending the spine. Okay. Bend over and release back. Okay. Well done, everyone. So we're going to lie on our front now so that you can just find your way on your front. And the starting position is going to be making a W shape with the arms. Okay, so hands are going to be by the sides. Your forehead can be resting down on the floor, can be resting on top of a cushion, on top of a block, if that's more comfortable for you to keep the spine in aligned. Okay, so try to keep your legs together. Okay, your toes pointing. And we're going to try to keep the elbows down throughout the exercise. So have a look if you need to. On the breathe in, we're going to lift the chest up, just the chest up. And on the breathe out, we're going to press on the elbows to lift up a little bit higher. But not too much, okay? So just your mid back is going to do the work, mid and upper back. So your lower back is not involved. And then you breathe in. And then you hold it here, sorry, and then you release. So let's do that together. Breathe in, just the chest. Breathe out, press on the shoulders. Lift it a bit higher. Inhale as you hold the position. And exhale as you lower down. Breathe in, just the chest up, shoulders down. Breathe out, pressing with the elbows. Lifting the thoracic spine. Hold the position, breathe in, and breathe out to lower. Okay? So make sure your lower back is not involved in the exercise. So chest up, press with the elbows, hold the position there, and release down. Okay? So chest up, breathe in, breathe out, pressing down with the elbows, hold the position, keep the back of the neck long, and release down. Good. And again, keeping the legs together. Okay? Pressing, opening the front of the body, and release down. Good. So inhale, chest, exhale, pressing with the elbows on the floor, lengthening away, breathe in, and breathe out to lower. Good. And again, in, press, hold it there, lengthening away, back of the neck long, and release down. And let's do it one more time. Lengthening and release all the way down. Okay, so from here, you're gonna roll on that side, okay? And we're gonna have the knees and the hips bent at 90-degree angle, okay? So knees right in front of the hips and feet right below the knees, okay? If anyone needs to have a block here for the head, or a cushion, just rest the head on a block or a cushion, okay? Or you can just rest it on the floor. So we're going to start just rotating the spine, okay? So we're going to take the arm up towards the ceiling, breathe in, and rotate the spine, opening the arm, and breathe out as you take it back, okay? So on the breathe in, you open and twist, and breathe out as you take it back. Good. Breathe in as you open and twist the spine, good. And breathe out as you take it back. We try to keep the legs together, the inner thighs connected throughout the exercise. Make it your last one. And we're going to start drawing circles now, okay? So we're going to start drawing the circle over the head, and around. Okay, so you take a deep breath in, the arm goes over, follow the hand with your eyes, breathe out to finish the circle. Breathe in half of the circle and breathe out the other half. Okay, we're gonna do one more time in this direction. That's good. And now we'll reverse the way of this circle. So taking the arm down, breathe in, half of the circle, and breathe out the other half. We're gonna try to keep the hands, fingers in contact with the floor as you circle the arm back. Okay. Breathe in and breathe out. And one more time, last one. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay, that's lovely. Well done. So from here, we're gonna lie on our front. Okay. And our feet are gonna be right below the knees. Okay. Arms by your side with your palms facing down and your shoulders away from the ears. So keep the head resting on the floor now, okay? Not on a cushion or mat, that's on the floor. We're gonna do a shoulder breath. So on the out breath, we're gonna start to articulate the spine up to 4 breaths. Okay, when we get there, we're gonna press into the arms and feet to lift the breastbone up towards the nose, okay? And then on the out breath, we're gonna articulate the spine back down. So the breathe in, first, breathe out, tilting the pelvis and articulating the spine. Okay, and then you press into the arms and feet to lift the breastbone up. Make sure it's just your breastbone lifting, so your lower back is not collapsing. Okay, and then articulate it back down. So on the out breath, tilting. Find the position and then press down into the arms to lift your breastbone up towards the chest, the nose. And then release your spine back. Okay, vertebra by vertebra. And again, breathe out to lift. Pressing down, chest up, and then release down vertebra by vertebra. Okay, that's good. This time, we're gonna go all the way up. We're gonna hold the position. So roll up and press into the hands. Lift the breastbone a little bit higher, and we're gonna hold the extension there. Okay, so your lower back is not involved there. Okay, and from here you're gonna stay just there, just still. Or if you want to work a bit harder, the progression would be to take one knee up at a time. Okay, and then release. Picking up one leg and then the other, keeping the height of the pelvis and keeping this extension. Okay, so pressing down with the arms. So to take the breastbone up towards the nose. That's it. Now the breathing to go with the movement, or keep breathing if you are still. Okay, we're gonna do one more time on each leg. That's great. And from here, take a deep breath in, and in the breath out, start to articulate your spine back down. That's lovely. Well done. Hug your right knee on the chest, stretch out your left leg. You can circle your ankles here as you stretch. And reverse. Good. Other leg. Into the chest. That's it. Hands behind the thighs if you need to, and circle the ankle. And reverse. Okay, good. So we are gonna roll on the other side, okay? So knees in front of the hips, feet in alignment with the knees, okay, ankles. And you can have your head resting on a block or on the mat, arms in front of the chest. So when you're ready, 4 times, on the breathing, you open and twist the spine. Keep following the hand with your eyes and breathe out to take it back. Okay, so breathe in, keeping the legs together, knees together, keeping the connection. Your inner thighs relax. And focus on the spinal rotation. Lovely. When you've done 4 here, you're gonna do your circle. So 4 circles on each direction. Breathe in half of the circle and breathe out the other half. Okay. So breathe in half of the circle, trying to keep your fingers in contact with the floor, and breathe out the other half. 2 more times. And 1 more time. Again, and we'll reverse the way of that movement. Sitting it. And last one. Okay, that's lovely, everyone. And when you finish, we're gonna roll back on our back, okay? And we're gonna prepare for a crisscross exercise here, okay? They're gonna give you options. We're gonna clasp the hands behind the head, okay? Or you can place one hand on top of the other if it's more comfortable. And one option is to, on the out breath, is to take one shoulder towards the opposite knee, taking the other knee up, okay? And focus here more on keeping the vertebrae lengthening, the spine lengthening, rather than crunching, okay? And then release. And then on the out breath, you can do the other sides, okay? So if you want to work a bit harder, you're gonna take your legs up to tabletop, and on the out breath, you're gonna take the shoulder towards the knee, extending the other leg, and center, breathe in, and breathe out. Shoulder to knee, extend, okay? And focus on rotating the spine. Good. Exhale, lengthening. And if any of you want to work a little bit higher, as you rotate, you're gonna hold the position there, and then you're gonna switch. And then you're gonna hold and switch. Hold and switch. Okay, this is for a bit more of challenge here. That's lovely. Let's do 2 more on each side. 1 more. Lovely, well done. And have your knees on the chest, and just squeeze the knees in the chest and release. Squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. And squeeze, release. Okay, lovely. Rock from side to side, massaging lower back. Okay, when you're ready, we're gonna roll up to sitting, and we're gonna prepare for a side bend here, okay? So finding the position for the side bend, we're gonna go on our forearm, okay? So make sure your elbow is below the shoulder. Legs together, feet together, sole of the feet kind of in alignment with our bottom, okay? So on the out breath, we're gonna start taking the arm up, bending over, pushing the waist, ribcage up, okay? And then you release. So this is the basic option. You can just stay there, or you can try to lift your pelvis up at the same time, okay? And then you release. So breathe out, and breathe in, release, okay? So if you want more challenge, you can extend one leg as you come up, or you can try to have both legs straight. Okay. Let's do a few more times here. And then choose the position you want to work as we are gonna hold the position, okay? So you hold the position, you're gonna take the arm up, fingers towards the ceiling. On the out-breath, we're gonna rotate the spine, threading the arm through, and in-breath, we're gonna take it back, slightly extending the spine, okay? Breathe out, and breathe in, and breathe out. And breathe in. So taking the arm back, slightly extending a little bit the spine. And one more time, breathe out, thread through, and breathe in. Lovely. And then you're going to release here. Okay, lovely. So from here, let's stretch the side of the body we've been using. Find a comfortable position for your legs, okay? And you can always place the hand on your wrist. Feel a bit more of the stretch if you need to. And then release. Okay. And we're gonna turn here front again in this seated position. And I'm gonna give you options, okay? We are gonna do a leg pull up. So our fingers can be here, pointing the front, or if that's hard for your wrist, you can flip them and keep them by the sides, okay? That's the modification for your hands. And then this is the exercise with the legs straight. We breathe in, and then on the breath out, we press on your hands and we hinge forwards, okay? Just the pelvis. And then you release down, and you carry on going up and down, okay? Modification. If you find that that's hard, you bend the legs, and you hinge this pelvis up, and then you release down, okay? That's the modification. So when you're ready, find the position you want to work, and start to go up, and then down, okay? The hips up from the pelvis, and that's opening the chest, and carry on. That's lovely. The skin's up. Good. We're gonna do up to 8, okay? When you want to rest, just rest. 2 more. And see if you can hold the position there, okay? Don't have to do it, but if you want to hold it, just stay there. Breathe deeply. Maybe those more advanced, you can try to lift one leg up, then release. Maybe lift the other leg up, and then release, okay? And then we're gonna release that. Okay, lovely. So from here, we're gonna open the legs a little bit wider, maybe by the edges of your mat. And hands on top of the mat, okay? Lengthening the spine. You can always sit on top of a cushion or block here if you need to keep your spine nice and tall. So on the out breath, we're gonna take the chin down to the chest and start to roll down towards the floor, okay? So articulating the spine. Imagine you are rolling over a beach ball. Your shoulders away from the ears. Keep some space between the chin and the chest. Good. On the in breath, we're gonna lengthen the spine. So taking the arms up, lengthen to neutral. And the out breath, we round it back and we replace and restack our spine. Okay, so breathe in as you lengthen up, extending, and breathe out, chin towards the chest, and roll down. Okay, breathe in, lengthen, neutral, and breathe out, rounds, and restack. And on the in breath, chest forwards, and extend the spine. Good. Keeping the back of the neck in alignment. And exhale as you roll down. Breathe in, lengthen, and breathe out. Flex and restack the spine. And lengthen up. We do it one more time. On the out breath. breathe in, lengthen, breathe out, flex, and restack the spine. Okay, very good. We're gonna do the side bends on the other sides, okay? So, finding the position, elbow below the shoulder. Okay, so you have options. You can just stay there, here, just working with your waist here, rib cage out, okay? And keeping the hips down. So you can leave your hips up at the same time, okay? You can have one leg only straight, or you can try to have both legs straight, okay? So we're gonna do up to 6 here, going down, and up, okay? I'll see, that's good. And then we're gonna prepare to hold the position, okay? So when you're ready, come up, take the arm up to the ceiling, breathe in. On the out breath, rotate the spine, thread the arm through. In breath, as you take it up, slightly open the arm, extending the spine. Breathe out, thread through, and breathe in, as you extend, okay? Breathe out, thread the arm through, and extend, and one more time. Thread through, rotating the spine and extending the spine. Okay, and then release that. Well done. And we're gonna stretch the sides of the body we've been using. That's lovely. And then release. Okay, we're gonna find again our seated position here. You can use the block again if you need to. We're going to do a spine twist. So your legs can be straight, or modification is to keep them slightly bent, okay, if that helps you to keep your spine a bit taller. Okay? And we're going to extend the arms by the sides. So on the in breath, we're going to rotate the spine and extend. Breathe in and breathe out as you center. So breathe in and breathe out as you center. Good. Breathe in as you rotate. And breathe out as you center. Good. Breathe in, rotate. And breathe out to center. Good. Breathe in, rotate. And breathe out to center. Lovely. Inhale, rotate. And back to center. This time we're going to change the breathing pattern. We're going to lengthen up as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, we're going to rotate and exhale for 2. 1, 2. Center, breathe in, and breathe out. 1, 2. In, and in. One more time on each side. And that's lovely. Take your arms up, legs together, breathe in, and breathe out, forward bend. So just place your hands where it's comfortable for you, here on your knees, on your shin bones, on your ankles, on your feet, okay? And just work with your breathing. And every time you breathe out, you try to increase the stretch. And it's okay to keep them slightly bent if you need to. And just try to take the chest towards the legs. Try to keep your feet relaxed. Don't force it. Don't flex the feet or force it there. Okay, and then release. Okay, lovely. We are gonna roll on our front again. So lie down on your front. And this exercise is called diamond press. So we're gonna make a diamond shape with our hands, okay? And we're gonna rest the forehead just on the diamond shape, okay? And our elbows are gonna be in contact with the floor again, legs together, toes pointing. So we're gonna press them with the hands as we lift up, pressing with the hands, keeping the elbows on the floor, okay? And just lifting, working with your mid back and upper back, not the lower back, okay? And then we're gonna release on the in-breath. So we're gonna press, sorry, on the in-breath is when we are going to lift, breathe in, and breathe out to lower. So pressing down with the hands, breathe in, lift up, and breathe out to lower. Good. One more time, breathe in, and breathe out to lower. We're gonna add our legs here, like a leg kick. So we're gonna come up, and then holding the position here, we're gonna kick with our right leg, pointing the toe, and then kick and flex, and then kick and point. So keep looking down to the diamond shape, and then with the other leg, point, flex, and point, and then we'll release that, okay? So on the out breath, pressing down, and point, flex, point, the other leg, point, flex, point, and release that, okay? And again, press up, and point, flex, point, point, flex, point, and release that, okay? Breathe out, press up. This time we're gonna flex, point, and flex to challenge your coordination. Flex, point, and flex, and then release that. And again, press up, and flex, point, flex, flex, point, flex, and release down. Last one. Press up, keep your elbows down, back of the neck long, flex, point, flex, flex, point, flex, and release down. Make a pillow with your hands, have a little break. You can rock your hips. Okay, and we're gonna extend our arms now and open the legs slightly, okay? And we're gonna do just the arms at the moment. On the in breath, keeping the arms in alignment with your ear, you're gonna lift the chest up, okay? Lengthening away. Back of the neck long, keep looking down to the floor, and then release. Or the arm up, and then release that, okay? So breathe in, and breathe out. Breathe in, and breathe out. That's good. One more time on each side, each arm. Okay, so you can carry on like this, or you can try to add the opposite leg. Lengthening away, and then release. And opposite leg, lengthens away, and then release. So think more about lengthening the spine away than lifting too high. Okay, we want to create length. Good. And one more time on each side. Lift, lengthen. Back of the neck long. And then release. Like that. Place your hands below the shoulders. Lift the head up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Push up. Sit on your heels. Give a nice stretch to your spine here. Just come back to your breathing. Breathing slowly and deeply. Fully relaxing your body, your abdomen, your pelvic floor. Okay, and now we're gonna come to your all-fours position. Okay? So, breast below the shoulders and knees below the hips. Okay, find the neutral on your spine so you can maybe just round and arch the spine a few times to find your neutral position. Okay, just keep the natural curves of your spine. Okay, so we're gonna turn our right palm up, and we're gonna start sliding the hands through under the left arm, rotating the spine. Okay, just a little bit just away, and then you can open the arm and start to open up and extend the spine. Focus on the rib cage, on the rotation, and on the out breath, we're gonna rotate through and breathe in as you open and twist. Okay, breathe out and breathe in. So just the rib cage is rotating, not your pelvis. Okay, breathe out, twist through, and breathe in. Okay, and that's one. And open and twist that. Okay, and then release. Lovely. We're gonna do the other side. Okay? So twisting, we're gonna start threading the arm through, okay? And then you breathe in as you open and extend, twisting the spine. Breathe out and breathe in. Breathe out and breathe in. Open and twist in the rib cage. So focus on the movement of your rib cage. Your pelvis, your hip bones are pointing down. And one more time. Okay, that's lovely. And from here, we're gonna lean forwards. We're gonna go down to the mat. And we're gonna prepare for a double leg kick, okay? So we're gonna place, just you can clasp the hands, the fingers, if that's okay for you, or you can place one hand on top of the other here on your lower back, okay? And then look towards one side, and we're gonna kick the legs together, okay? So 3 kicks, kick, 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 and on the in breath, we're gonna extend. So breathe out as you kick, keeping the connection with your abdominals and pelvis. Breathe in as you exhale. Breathe out, kick, kick, kick. Breathe in as you extend. And breathe out, kick, kick, kick. And extend. Stand in the front of the body. Stand in the legs. Kick, kick, kick. Legs extend, front of the body. And one more time, kick, kick, kick. Extend, hold the position there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release that. Okay, make a pillow with your hands, rock your hips. Lovely. And now we're gonna press with the hands, breathe in, breathe out, push up, sit back on your heels, extend your spine. Okay, so we're gonna rest here, but we're gonna rest one hand on top of the other here, okay? One hand on top of the other, head resting on the mat or resting on top of a block if it's more comfortable for you. So let's take a few deep breaths here. And then we're gonna start rotating towards one side, okay? Rotating the rib cage to one side, and then you center, and then you rotate to the other side. And center, okay? So rotating to one side and rotating to the other side. You keep one hand on top of the other, okay? You don't move your arms on your hands. It's just your rib cage that turns, just the rib cage. Elizabeth, you don't move the hands, okay? Or the arms, just rotating here, the rib cage. Okay, and then center, and then the other side. That's good. That's lovely. And the other side rotating. Okay, now we're gonna separate the hands, and then we're gonna do this side bend stretch. So we're gonna take one hand towards the other hand, walk one hand towards the other, and now we're gonna feel the stretch on the side of the body there. The stretch there. And then release, and then walk the other hand towards the hand and feel the stretch all along the side of the body. And then do this. Okay, and we're gonna roll up the sitting here. Sit. And shift the weight to the hands, shift the weight to the feet. And on the out breath, just roll all the way up to standing. Okay, rolling your shoulders forwards a few times. That's good. Rolling backwards. Okay, and let's open the legs a little bit wider, and we're gonna just swing the body from side to side. Okay, swing in. That's it, that's good. And slowly, slowly, just find the stillness. Okay, so feet back together, okay? And we're gonna just connect your feet with the ground, lengthen the spine. And when you're ready, you're gonna try to roll up on the balls of the feet. You can keep your eyes open, focus on a focal point, but you can try to close your eyes for a bit more of challenge. And it's okay if you move around, it's okay if you move your arms. And then just release your heels back. Good, and let's shake our legs. Shake, 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 shake. Shake your hips. Shake your arms, your shoulders, and your head. Okay, and circle your arms for 1, 2, 3, and reverse. 1, 2, 3. Hug yourself, stretch, and swap arms, and stretch. Okay, well done everyone. Thank you for joining the class today.